Content distribution networks operation, that is CDN operation. Let's consider an example. You want to watch a video. What you will do? First, you will open browser, any browser. It may be Google Chrome or Internet Explorer or any browser, and you enter the URL of that particular video. Okay. When a browser in a user's host is instructed to retrieve a specific video that is identified by a URL, the CDN must intercept the request so that it can first determine a suitable CDN server cluster for that client at that time, and second, redirect the client's request to a server in that cluster. Most CDNs take advantage of DNS to intercept and redirect requests. Suppose a content provider, NetCinema, employs the third-party CDN company, King CDN, to distribute its videos to its customers. On the NetCinema web pages, each of its videos is assigned a URL that includes the string video and a unique identifier for the video itself. For example, Transformers 7 might be assigned HTTP http video dot netcinema dot com 6y7b23v. Okay. Six steps then occur, and it is shown in this figure. So this one is client. Here in this figure, this one is client. First step, the user visits the web page at NetCinema. The user visits the web page at NetCinema. Okay. When the user click on the link http video.netcinema.com 6y7b23v, the user's host sends a DNS query for video.netcinema.com. Okay. Third one, the user's local DNS server, LDNS, the local DNS server, relays the DNS query to an authoritative DNS server for NetCinema, which observes the string video in the host name video.netcinema.com. To hand over the DNS query to King CDN, instead of returning an IP address, the NetCinema authoritative DNS server returns to the local DNS a host name in the King CDN's domain. For example, a1105.kingcdn.com. Fourth step. From this point on, the DNS query enters into the King's DNS private DNS infrastructure. Okay. The user's local DNS then sends a second query. Now for a1105.kingcdn.com, and KingCDN's DNS system eventually returns the IP addresses of a KingCDN content server to the local DNS. It is thus here within the KingCDN's DNS system that the CDN server from which the client will receive its content is specified. Fifth step, the local DNS forwards the IP address of the content serving CDN node to the user's host. Sixth, once the client receives the IP address for a King CDN content server, it establishes a direct TCP connection with the server at that IP address and issues an HTTP GET request for the video. Here, if dash is used, the server will first send to the client a manifest file with a list of URLs, one for each versions of the video, and the client will dynamically select chunks from the different versions. Okay, thank you.